fellow budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we are paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is my mortgage. Way more than half of that is the mortgage. Okay, so let's do this. Today we're doing our expense tracking video. It's been a really crazy week. Today is Wednesday the 9th. Normally I try to film every morning. Once the kids go back to school next week, I believe I will have a chance to start filming every morning again, hopefully before I start my work day. So here we go. This is the beginning of a whole month, a whole new tracking period. So we have our earned income of our paycheck. This was not our total paycheck, but what I put into the checking account was $5,250. I asked my husband to get us some takeout from Little Caesars. This is me eating lunch for the last time with my friend while she was in town. I ate lunch with her at the airport while we were waiting together. This is my husband getting coffee for us at Dunkin' Donuts. And this is him taking the boys to Circle K to get donuts before church. Here is me paying my ENT bill, which is it was only $20, but I put $30 on there because I get allergy shots every week, and my copay is $5 per allergy shot, and they don't make me pay every single time. So I just put extra on the account so that I could have a credit. Fun. This is, oh my gosh, I labeled it as fun because this is a toll bill that we have not paid since March when we went to visit my sister-in-law in Easley. So that was a terrible number. It went from 11 to 48 because we did not pay it and we're terrible people. This is me pulling out cash for the envelopes. I went to Michael's because I needed some stitch markers. I crochet, and so I needed some stitch markers to help me figure out where I was in this blanket that I'm making. This is us buying my mom some birthday presents at Walmart. This is me taking her to Tropical Smoothie on her birthday, and then this is us taking her out to dinner at Red Robin on her birthday. And then this is me buying her some miniature dollhouse furniture on Amazon for her birthday. So that is exciting. Penny Mac, that is our mortgage. So that came out at $2,080. Here is some more earned income that I had to pull in. One of my little side hustles pays me via PayPal, and then I move it over. Circle K, again, is gas. So where is that one? So there's gas in one of the cars. Fun. I can't believe I moved Fun over already. I forgot this one. This is Peacock. Our entertainment subscriptions are under Fun and Entertainment. I bought my kid 2 books on Amazon. They were about $5 each, so it was $10. Our Compassion International monthly charge came out for $43. And then our Focus internet bill came out at $84.45. Whew, that is a lot. All right, so because of all that, I didn't even talk to you about our cash expense tracking. Here's what I got so far. If you watched my pay and play video, you saw that I finished a savings challenge for $60. So whenever I use my play and pay money, I already take it out as savings. So if I'm going to be using it in any kind of way that's spending it instead of just throwing it into my savings account, I have to account for it in the expense tracking. So here it is for savings used, and then here it's going to be I'm going to take it with me to church on Sunday, so that's $60. And then here is all the stuff from here's our money from our sinking funds and our Christmas, and then this is our play and pay binder money. I bought pizza for the kids yesterday. They had a play date, and I tipped the driver in cash. And then here is my husband's weekly allowance. Okay, and now since we got all through that, let's actually look and see, because I didn't write this down first like I usually do. Here's all of our cash and our receipts. And my husband's Costco card. And here's our change. Going right into our empty change jar. All right, let's write this all down. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got Walmart. Groceries at $79. Okay, and what's this? What do we buy? Cent Street Crunch. So we just match this so I have them back in. See how we use this again. So it's $7. This we went on the 4th as well to grab a couple things. We're going to do our full shopping. This would be $3. And then this is Costco for $106. Okay. Let me get my groceries thing out here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. So what we got left is 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, full transparency here. I'm saving different dollar bucks, right? So I'm saving B, C, D, G, H, J, and L. I know, it's so silly. But I'm saving B for me, C and D for my son Colin, G and H for good-looking husband, and J and L for my other son Josh. Okay, I couldn't do my husband's initials because his initials are the same as Joshua's. So we're gonna put this this $80 back in groceries. And then full transparency, with these $5, I went through all of my savings challenge binders and I found the dollar bucks that I wanted. So I'm kind of cheating, but we'll just all get over it, okay? So the first one is an L buck for Joshua. And there's 1. So I'll put that in his right here. All right, the next one is a B. We don't need this one anymore because we pulled out groceries. Oh, before I forget, I need to write down $5 in savings. This is kind of a new dollar challenge, right? Today's the 9th. Let me color code that. And I can get this out of the way. Okay. And then here's 1B for Brandy. My tracker says treadmill savings, but it's not a treadmill savings anymore. I am saving, sorry, brain fart. I'm saving to get my grandmother's Bible rebound. So each of these shoes is $2. So I'm only going to color in half of it. So I believe I should be at $21 in here now. Let's count that really quick. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Great. All right, and then I started a new envelope. I had to use one that used to have stickers on it, so I've got to figure out a way to get the stickers done. This says savings account, but it's all I had. I don't personally have a printer. I asked my husband to print things at his job, so I didn't want to like remake a whole nother one when I had this one around, so I just wrote Jason's savings account, and he's gonna get $3, 2 G's and an H, good looking husband. So we're going to use one of these pre-made trackers that I made myself out of index cards, because I'm using what I have. All right, so this is Jason's savings. He is saving for he's saving for a new tattoo. How much do we put in there? $3. And he has been working really hard, and like, he helped somebody move the other day, and so some of the money that's sitting in the checking account is money that they paid him through Cash App that is, needs to be, I need to pull it out in cash so that we have it in his folder, and it's not sitting in the checking account because it's not for everybody. No. Sorry. So anyway, that's it for today, Wednesday. I hope I'll see you tomorrow morning. I won't have a lot more to do. There is some stuff sitting in the checking account. But yeah, that'll be it for today. I hope you have a really great one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, fellow budgeters. Today is Thursday. So only a couple things have come out of the checking account. We have Burger King, McDonald's, and Papa John's. I know we were getting better at doing the whole no takeout thing, but we need to get better at that again. Here's our T-Mobile bill for the month of June, or July, I mean, and then this is me going to Hobby Lobby to get more yarn for the blanket I am working on, and that's it for today. I will log on, I will film tomorrow and see what else is going on right before we take a break from checking our budget over the weekend. All right, my friends, have a good one. Bye. Happy Friday, fellow budgeters. It's Friday. I'm so excited. I have 2 purchases to catch you up on. Sorry about the lighting. The only way to fix it would have been to completely open my blinds. Maybe I could close them a little bit, but I still got this. But anyway, if you hear children in the background, they're playing video games. But I only have 2 purchases. Right here, I went school shopping and spent all of the money I had in my school envelope. I thought I would have a little bit left, but because we had extra, I decided to go ahead and buy the items that were on the teacher's wish list supplies. So I did get school supply shopping, and it was funny because the total was actually $105.05, but I didn't have a nickel. So my mom works at Walmart, so I was like running over to the customer service desk to go see if I can borrow a nickel from her, but she wasn't there. So one of her coworkers gave me a quarter, and by the time I ran back to the cashier, she was like, "Don't worry about it, I got you." And then I was like, "Here, please take this quarter so your drawer is not short." And then when I got home, my mom was home from her break, and I gave her a quarter, like from my house, and told her to give it to her coworker. So that was really sweet that they were trying to take care of me. I was hoping that my mom was still there so that I could get her discount card, so it could come down a couple of dollars, but she wasn't there, and I wasn't going to ask somebody else to use their discount card. And I don't know, I never know for sure what exactly she gets discounts on, because she doesn't get discounts on everything at Walmart. So whenever we swipe that discount card, it's all, it's a couple of bucks usually, but it's better than anything. And then our water utility bill came out for $87.60, which is really, I feel like it's kind of low for the summertime, but we've had a lot of rain, so we haven't had to water plants or the yard or anything like that. So if we take a quick look at our budget cycle, we are currently still waiting. Our mortgage came out. We're waiting for Piedmont, which is our natural gas bill. I paid that, so now we're just waiting for that to come out. Here's our Focus Internet. Peacock came out. Compassion, H2Go, which is the water bill, and then T-Mobile. So we're still waiting on the debt consolidation loan to come out. Netflix, car insurance. The termite insurance can come out at any time. I sent a check to that company, and so now we're just waiting on that to come out. And then the HOA dues should be coming out anytime soon as well. They the HOA dues, I checked the website and that it did pull the money, so it'll probably like clear on Monday or Tuesday. So I am going back to Easley, South Carolina today. I'm going to spend the weekend there. My sister-in-law just had baby twins, so I'm going to go check her out and visit. And then I made blankets for those babies. I'm going to post pictures of the blankets right here because I'm really proud of them. I've taught myself how to crochet like 2 years ago, only using YouTube videos. And every time I've crocheted a blanket, this is like my 6th and 7th blanket, I think. Yeah, it's something like that. It's either my 5th and 6th or my 6th and 7th blankets that I've made, like baby blankets. And I've taught myself a new stitch every single time, except for this time. I did not. I was like, I don't really have the energy to do a new stitch. So here's, so I've used these stitches before, but I really like both, I really like both of them. They're really cute stitches, and so I'm like really proud of these, and I can't wait to give them to my little baby nephews. So I'm going to be doing that this weekend, and my husband and the boys are staying at home and taking care of some things here, making sure everything's ready for school because that starts on Thursday. So yeah, it's just going to be a really great weekend full of baby snuggles. So I hope that you have a really great weekend yourself. Comment down below and let me know what you're doing this weekend, and I will talk to you guys on, I think, Monday, because I'm starting a mini Mondays video series. I'm trying it out. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see if I enjoy it. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say in every single one of my videos, so I'm trying to decide if mini Mondays are a video I want to continue to keep making, and I'll probably make them for the rest of the summer. And then if I don't enjoy making them, maybe I'll just do my minis off camera. I haven't decided yet, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope that you have a lovely day and weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, fellow budgeters.